Welcome back. So, in the last video, you have seen how to insert data using an insert statement to a table. In this episode, we're going to see how to import data from a file to your table. Okay. Before getting into that, you just need to give a lot of focus to it because as a data analyst or a entry level data engineer, you would be bombarded with a lot and lot of files uh, in your day job, and you may not able to create every individual line of insert statements, and they all would be in a kind of a structured format, and they call it as flat files. Okay, so you need to have this exercise. At least you have to try at least twice or thrice with your local machine to get familiar with this process. So first, let us go and see how a flat file will look like. So if you see, I have created a sample CSV here. Always try to open these kind of files, mostly with the advanced text editors like Notepad++, TextPad. In case of if you are using Mac or Linux platforms, use TextMate. So I just opened it, and we got 5 rows. The first row is a header row. It has your column names, whatever the column name that you have in your table, very similar to it is having. In some cases, you might be having a kind of a expanded one, okay, like employee ID and maybe first name, kind of for this. But you don't need to worry about it as long as it is having the same structure. Now, let's see how to import this file to your table. Before that, let's execute the statement once and see how many records are there in our table presently. So we got only one record in our table. Okay. Now, right click on your table, select import export. This window will pop up. In this window, we're gonna do import. So change it to import. And next, locate your file. So this is a file we have. Locate and select. Next is your encoding. In this exercise, we always use UTF-8 encoding, and there is no OID, but you have seen the header, right? So enable this. Header is S. And next is your delimiter. Uh, if you observe the file, you got a pipe delimiter. Okay. Even we can go back to the file once and see we got the pipe delimiter here. Okay. So this is called a pipe delimiter. Along with that, you may have a semicolon delimited, comma delimited, tab delimited, and much more is there. But for now, just pipe delimiter. Select the pipe and keep these two things as it is. This specifies quoting character when the data value is quoted. Okay, and this specifies the escape. We will learn this in the advanced modules how to do a escape specific characters. For now, just leave it. Once this is segments are ready, maybe you can look at the columns here. So it says columns to import. You may also limit it, like can remove department also. But for this exercise, let's keep all these columns. A null and not null, we will see in depth in the constraints and checks episode, which is coming in next few episodes. So now things are ready. So let's fire this. The job is created and successfully completed. Let's click on the more details. So it says command, and this is the command has been executed at the backend and on the database, my first DB under the workshop server workshop. This is having a local host and port number is 5432, and on the table employee details. Okay, so this command will say from where this file has been copied, what is the delimiter, and what is the encoding, and quote and escape character. So copy 4 means 4 rows are copied. So we have seen the logs now. Let's go and see the output. Now we got additional 4 records. So we have successfully imported a file into a table. So with this, table import or table insert through pgadmin is completed. Let's see how to export a file in the next video.